Welcome everyone, it's Vapor Dragamar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. I don't do this often, but we're gonna do this to see if we can get something crazy. That's not what I had in mind. Again, that's not what I had in mind. Okay, I'm not doing that again because the shard luck was terrible. So, the big question. Who are we gonna promote to 6-star? So we've got a number of choices on the table. Now, we've got 3 different spirit affinity damage dealers we can choose from. But you know Faction Wars? But that's not a good enough reason. I might end up doing Fellhound. I know for a fact I need to rip Relic Keeper out. He's been skulking. He's been skulking in this bin way the hell too long. Same with Jizo. Who the heck wants Alaric the Hooded? I don't need 2 of them. I don't need Alaric the Hooded. A second one? Nah, man. Then we've got this bitter choice of who's going to ascend to 6-star. And I need more silver. And the reason I need more silver is because I'm doing a full champion regear. That's the reality of the matter. is then I have to decide who am I going to upgrade to 6-star. And it's a tough choice. Because there's a lot of good choices. That's the problem. There is a lot of good choices of who I want to get there. Jizo, I've been leaving Jizo in the bin way the hell too long, so it's time I take Jizo out of the bin. Because I need Jizo for certain stuff. Like a lot of these champs, I've been leaving them in the bin too long. Gotta start getting them out of the bin. They're biting those banner lords. Because I've got too many dupes. Too many dupes. It's getting to be an epidemic. As crazy as this sounds, at the moment, there can only be one 6-star. But who's it gonna be? It's gotta be an arena champ, that's for sure. It's gotta be an arena champ. Arena or campaign or both. It's got to have that utility to it. It's just, I have a very tough choice to make on who I'm going to promote. Even for Spirit Affinity Damage Dealer, it's a 3-way split. Jingle Hunter... Jingle Hunter, Jingle Hunter Outrider, and Jingle Hunter Outrider and Delver. I've got to set up another thing of food. Outrider I've yet to gear out, but I'm not probably going to gear him out straight away either. Because I've got to figure that out. Because I've got 3 nukers lying in wait, and one of them, like... It's a very difficult choice. I have some very difficult choices to make of who's going to be the next 6-star. That's the problem. Because in the end, I'm gonna need a bunch of silver to do what I'm looking to do. Because I've got to re-gear my champs. Like, I know some of the champs are food, but again, I don't know how good Delver is compared to Outrider. I don't even know if Outrider is a safe choice. Because in the end, I need a Spirit Affinity damage dealer. It may shock some of you that I need such a thing, but it's a bitter reality of the matter. But who is it gonna be? Or are we gonna do Tayro? But then we don't have a Spirit Affinity damage dealer. That's my problem. Now I've got to shove in with campaign because that's the tradition of every clan tournament. He's going to be used as food, obviously. I'm thinking Outrider would probably be my best use. I'm thinking. I mean, I'm just trying to, like, sort out this collection. The reason I think Outrider would be the best, maybe, is, and I know I'm talking myself into this, because Outrider is the most accessible. And right now, I have this terrible reputation hanging over my head of not making things accessible for people. So, you know, maybe that will be my excuse for Outrider. Because the problem with Jingle Hunter and Delver is that they're situational at best. So, I think I'm going to do Outrider for reputation purposes. Because he's more common. And the other ones don't necessarily have a spotless reputation. So, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. First, though, I'm going to be exploring the campaign. I'm going to go for it because I've heard good news about him, and again, he's accessible. He is accessible to the average player. And I just, this account has gone to the point where I look like an idiot for not making teams that are accessible to everyone. So, like, I'm trying to convince myself this is the right choice. You can hear the convincing myself thing. Because there's still Tyrell over there, but not everyone can do Tyrell, and he doesn't do the nukage I need. The AoE nuke that I want. And I didn't get a Skull Crown or a Magnar. And even if I did, I'd be accused again of using champs that people can't access. So, we're going to build this guy out for science. He's one of the only uncommons in Raid that I'm going to build. Anyone see that one shot? Mashald was murdered. He didn't even hit the floor. Because in the end, I've got to make more food. That's what I've got to do. It's that simple. Now, you might ask why I'm not doing the other account. Well, it's Clan Wars today, and it's not part of a clan, so, and it's not going to be until it gets to 6-star. So, yeah. Until it gets this champ to 6-star. So, yeah, I'm going to do it. But first, I've got to get him close. I've got to get my silver back because I've got a purpose for it. I've got a purpose for it. Because everyone's like, oh my god, Vaporsmith's not making accessible teams. Oh no, for Arena and a bunch of other stuff. And it's like, okay, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna go fight my way through campaign, and I'm gonna level someone that everyone can deal with. That's what. That's what's up. That is what's up. Because I'm putting him through the whole campaign experience. Because in the end, there has to be a 6-star. One of these crazies has to get up there. One of them has to get up there, and I feel that because I haven't made accessible teams in the past, I gotta make one now. It's that simple. Gotta fight him. And then I gotta give him the proper gear. Gotta raise them up. His main problem, I think, is a lack of attack. Because now we're getting into the niche champs. But again, I have a double purpose for doing this. I need the silver. That's what. I need the variety and the silver. It's that simple. As we make our journey through Brutal and start whacking away at that. I also got to do campaign. Not campaign, arena. If we can get to more than 1,000,000 silver, I can get to where I need to be. If I can get there, that would be great. Gotta fight our way. Look at that damage. It's not bead. Granted, I have yet another diabolical scheme. And that is to make Kale a massive nuker. To make a massive nuke Kale. Among other schemes. Yep, for everyone who said I'm not going to make accessible teams, this is for you. When I get this guy to 6-star, this is for all of you. All of those naysayers. Right now, the big problem is he doesn't have his attack nuke gear on. But this has a double purpose. Because I've got to start preparing the gear for Vogoth. And that's the reality of the matter. I mean, I said if I didn't have a definitive answer, I was gonna 6-star Outrider. I stick by what I said. I stick by it. I stick by what I said about that. I stick by that. I'm gonna keep him going. Well, I mean, we have food, that's for sure. We've got food for days. We're gonna yank that kale out. Because, you know, having a second kale on this account would not be the end of the world. Especially if he was built to nuke. People think that kale, having a second kale available is the end of the world. Nah, man. But it's him that's going to get 6-star because he is, we like to call, a special guest. And if there's a day of the year that I'm going to be leveling champs, today is that day. But we're going to do it with a twist. We're going to do it with a twist today. Because today is National Nukers Day. Nuker training. He's not the nuker. He's the food for the nuker. He's not the nuker. Trust me. Just trust me. Because we are going to be developing nukers. That's going to be the whole focus of today is going to be nukers and nuke-based champs. That's going to be the focus. Now, after fighting Queen Eva, I have a twist. I have a twist on this whole procedure. So what I'm going to do, as we one-shot that wave dramatically, I am going to help this guy out. Unfortunately, he's not built out, so he's also going to be hitting like a wet noodle. But we're going to be doing some campaign. I'm going to be taking stuff out of Clan Boss. We do some arena. I mean, Outrider would be a nice... I hate how fast their Rosh card is. Because this is going to make this so much more difficult. So the main focus here is going to be that Gorgorab. He's going to be the main focus. And then him. Their setup was too good. Let's give this one a go. Gotta do some arena. Because I've got to fill out my clan thing. The fact they have a Kymar is not encouraging. It's not encouraging. Here we go. You like Drockle, huh? Well, 2 can play at that game. Two can play at the Drockle game. The problem is, this is going to be a wet noodle fight. I can just feel it. And the main problem here is if I don't kill the... If I don't kill this Sill, we're in for a bad time. You know, this is going to be a really bad time. I don't want to deal with this. I actually don't want to deal with this. I have made up my mind. That's just torment. I don't need it. Slow. Yeah, this ain't gonna work either. I cannot find a team I can make work. I can't, other than that other one. Maybe this one. As crazy as that sounds. Okay, they don't have a hex. They do not have a hex. Gonna focus that Sill down because I'm gonna need it. Got him. Let's give it a go. Okay, we got 2 for the price of 1. And since they don't have a reser, we can just abuse that. All right, where are we at? Okay, we have that. But I'm gonna keep trucking. I'm gonna keep trucking until I get this guy close to 6-star to where I can get him where I need him. This Outrider. And in the meantime, other champs are gonna be on the rise. Although we have no shortage of crappy rares, so we might as well start turning them into 4-stars. We can start ripping more people, making more stuff to reform my my squad. Maybe even make another 6-star. As by God, we're gonna need it in order for me to win. Just in case anyone thought I was gonna not make an accessible team, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get him better gear and do it. But it's got a double purpose. This has a double purpose. You're like, what could this double purpose possibly be? So, remember Vogoth? Remember how I said I was going to re-gear him? That was not a bluff. That was not what we like to call a bluff. That was I was telling you the truth. We're going to be re-gearing Vogoth. Why are we going to be re-gearing Vogoth? For a very simple reason. Because I need him to have specific stats and a specific set for this boss called Bommel. And if I don't start to re-gear him, we are going to have a problem on our hands. And that's why I'm going him in a regeneration set. Because he's got to be able to self-heal himself by a lot. So it's got a double purpose. It's the double purpose. Because the main concern is to make sure that both of these are at max. And to try to just 16 all the year as much as we can. Just get him built out, tricked out, you know? That's the main purpose here. Is I've got to trick him out. It's what we like to call the double purpose. Now, Tillshire is going to be our first big leveling area because I, again, need that silver for the double purpose. Because I need to buff his ability to regen. I need to buff Vogoth's ability to regen. So I have to put him in a full regen set and everything. Because believe it or not, Vogoth has to get a buff on this account. Because he's got a very specific purpose. He's got a very specific purpose. And his gear previously cannot fulfill that purpose. He's got to be able to absorb the bombs and regen at a very rapid rate. That's his job. If he can't do his job, he's a failure. So I can't have him as a failure with that. So yeah, to all who said I wasn't going to make an accessible team, I'm about to prove them wrong. I'm about to prove them wrong, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to prove them wrong. When I get this guy to 6-star, this Outrider, because I believe it's time. The time has finally come for me to do that. Bond trucking, because I need a lot of silver. That part is not going away. Needing a lot of silver is not going away. If anything, it's going to intensify because I need a lot of silver. I need a lot of silver to get this Vogoth gear up to par. And I mean a lot of silver. It's that simple. And I need to do Fire Knight because I need the Savage gear. Because I heard there's Savage drops going on. I need that to nuke. But I may end up promoting Jingle Hunter too. I just have to decide between Jingle Hunter and Delver as nukers. To be honest. Because, yeah. I've got to keep this up because I've got to make multiple 6 stars because we didn't get a legendary. That's a problem. That is a definite what we like to call a problem. Because that's a 30,000 deficit. That's not good. That's not good. In fact, it's so not good, I'm going to go sniff it out on the other account to try to get a legendary. Because this is a dire situation. This is a very dire situation here. Neither account has a legendary on it, which sucks. It sucks, man. It sucks. Why does it suck? Because other people probably... Oh, we got an epic! Who is it? It's a Sinacia. I mean, she's not the worst epic. I've had issues with her before. Penitent. Ooh, another epic! Who is it? Kenoshi. Huh. Weird. Let's just get to this milestone reward and try to... I mean, we add to the Shadowkin on this account, that's for sure. Who is going to be the next nuker here? Probably Luthia or maybe Fane. Which one of these suckers smacks, man? Oathbound. Man. Maybe Hellgazer? Or do I have to... Am I actually going to do that? Well, I'm going to build out the first one to figure that out. Because I am in a sticky situation here. Very sticky. Icky, sticky situation. I may have to build 2 Outriders. As dumb as that is. As dumb as that is, I may have to do it. How quick are these people? Aha! Gotcha. But that doesn't solve my problem. Oh boy. We are in a sticky situation now. Because I don't think Kenoshi really smacks. I need someone who smacks. So, I am in a sticky situation now. The Outrider sticky situation. I may end up having to develop 2 of them. Uno, dos. Yeah. As crazy as that sounds. That is what I'm faced with. Quite literally. Potentially 2 Outriders. So we're going to have to try to build the first one out before we figure it out. And then I have to look up those other champs. What they're about. No gold, though. Which is annoying. But I have to work with it. I've got to work with it. I've got to work with it. I'm in a very bad situation. I am in a bad, what we like to call a bad situation. That is what we have here. Granted, it's so bad. I'm going to turbo level him more with a piece of food, obviously. Because one of my biggest problems with this account is that it's crowded with champs that are level 40. So. That, and I have to gear my Vogoth. Which is going to require a lot of stuff. Gotta keep it going. We have a bit of a crisis here. We have to crown a 6-star. Now, I think in order to speed this process up, I'm going to do something weird in the mind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something that's nasty. I'm going to go to Nightmare. And I'm going to go to Stage 1 of Nightmare. Now, you might ask, why the hell are you doing this, Vaporsmith? Well, this is going to give us the most XP that we can get in a hurry. And believe me, I need it. The first stage of Nightmare is going to give me some XP. How much XP? A fair amount. But yeah, we're using the first stage of Nightmare here. Because at this point, I need it. This is almost too slow. And of course, I have to go gear him in crazy gear in order for him to do the damage he's renowned for. But I'm determined to do that. To do exactly that. Literally trying to give him as much XP as humanly possible. Like this method. And also to try to get silver. As I need this silver, man. The thing that's annoying is with Master Butcher, he's going to revive someone constantly. And that's going to be highly annoying. I still need this silver. It has a double purpose, man. It's got a double purpose. What the hell? Why did none of that apply? Okay. Well, we'll give them the last 2 levels, and then I'm going to farm the rest off screen. How's that? Because I'm telling you, man, I feel terrible that I haven't made it an accessible team. And it's time that I put this guilt to rest. It's time to put that guilt to rest. Outrider reaches 6-star. Let's go! Let's go. I can't believe I'm saying let's go about an uncommon, but let's go.